Okay. One of the popular choices for kids' parties and events is magicians. And there's a massive contrast to magicians. I would say there's like two massively different types. There's the kind of current cool type that we have right now that's influenced by, I don't know, Dynamo and Darren Brown and street magic.
Dynamo is always a reference that I use, for those, and it's street magic, I think, is the key thing. It's, the cool guys. And I think they will work for a 13, 14-year-old.
Yeah, I guess because they are watching that stuff on TV. They might be fans of someone.
They'll be
like
watching it
Dynamo.
on YouTube. That's what kids of that age are looking at, and they'll see that. And also, it's that whole hip cool thing. Mm-hmm. It's obviously important to check with a magician, because some magicians will say, "I only want to do a certain age." So obviously, if you're inquiring into a magician, let them know. But then on the flip side, the 7-year-old, you need to again make sure the magician is appropriate for 7-year-olds.
I think a children's magician is a specialist type of act and a specialist type of magician. Definitely. I spoke to Gianluca, the magician. I spoke to him a while ago, and he was talking to me about it, and he said that he loves doing magic for kids, but without a doubt, they are the hardest group, or any age group, to impress, because they are so inquisitive. And they will be the ones, like, when you're in the middle of doing a trick, and you say, pick a card, they'll grab 5 or something.
Yes, of course.
Just because they want to.
And I think as well, if you're doing a trick and a magician makes a slight mistake, an adult will be an adult about it, and maybe not say anything, or say something quietly to the friend, where a kid will point and go, you did it wrong.
We've built up that social resilience of knowing that that's not okay to do, but I know for myself, when I was a kid, I would definitely have done that. Just like, got you. How dare you try and fool me? So, in terms of that, then, with a children's magician and regular magicians, or street magicians, what is the kind of difference between them both?
For a start, I would say you probably want to differentiate between a stage show and a what we call mix and mingle or close-up magic.
Sure.
That would be the key. Personally, what I feel is the key to things, because I think a stage show can work really well for kids, but you really need to make sure that it's a kid's stage show magician.
Right.
They will have a show, and that's where they get all the attention of all the kids, and they're all watching them.
So that's a proper kind of choreographed setup show where people might kind of actually sit down and watch it for 20, 30 minutes and...
Yeah, or as long as you can get the kids to sit still. But certainly that's everyone watches it. They do a big show, and it'll be quite, I guess, theatrical almost, loud and funny for the kids, and they'll be laughing and pointing and screaming, and there'll be interaction and stuff like that. Whereas the street magicians that do the mix and mingle, the close-up magic, I think that can be lost on younger kids.
Sure.
Because it relies on people, it's almost like an interruption. They'll come over and do a short trick and then move on.
It requires kind of fleeting attention, whereas the stage show is kind of specifically set up to keep your attention for 20, 30 minutes or...
And kids go along with it, and they get involved, and they get volunteers up and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
I always wanted to get picked for the thing. I was that kid.
Were you that guy like that?
I was trying to reach the stars when I'm putting my hand up, but it never happened.
That's why you never got picked, Joey.
Do you reckon? Because I tried too hard.
That's
I just put it up a little bit. It's like, I don't really...
I think a pro magician would see that and go, I don't want him on my stage. He's too easy.
Well, if any kids watch this, you know what to do. Just have a little slight hand up.
Be subtle.
Cool, okay.